We're back, and I'm eating the fucking salami that they left here. That's not bad. It's a good. What is it called? Hors d'oeuvres? Is that what it's called? Or
A little charcuterie.
yeah, charcuterie.
Yeah.
So far, we've had two phenomenal guests. I mean, three if you count the two people from Crystal Caverns. But we have to end the night strong, and Todd is odd.
Thank you guys for having me. Like, I really appreciate it. I was running mad late, but I guess it's
You
perfect
made it,
timing.
though.
I made it.
You
New York transportation is crazy work.
Now, when I first started looking through your stuff and I saw the love for skateboarding and the love for music, the first thing that came to my mind was Tony Hawk. Are you a Tony Hawk video game guy? Is that
My brother used to play that on PSP,
PSP? How old are you?
25. So that was
Ooh.
like, he had the PSP when I was probably like third grade, fourth grade. And fifth grade, my homie had one. I never had the money to get one. Yeah, never. Nah.
Doesn't that just show how old we are, bro? That he was in third grade when PSP was out? PSP. Now, let's take it back to Los Angeles, California. You first started to create. You decide you want to do this.
Yeah.
Guide me through your process. What do you want to do
Just overall,
overall? What was the vision? Because I'm odd, too. People call me odd, but why is Todd odd?
well, like making music, I always wanted like kids to be able to like. I really wanted to like skate to music to how I felt in that moment instead of like playing everybody else's music. It was cool listening to like Tyler the Creator, Vince Staples, and all them dudes, but I had my own story, so I wanted to like skate to my own music. And my friends were like, "Oh, this low key hard," so that was like the main thing to really do that. So I want anybody that listen to my music, I want them to be able to like either get inspired and make their own, or be on like, damn, I'm feeling this type of way too. Like, so that's pretty much what it was. It just like making that music. And my little brother gave me that name because he couldn't pronounce my name correctly. So he used to say, come here. You feel me? That's how I got the name. Like, you know?
Now, growing up in a single-parent household, one of five, or you have
Yeah,
five
I
siblings?
have 5 brothers.
Were they supportive of this vision?
Yeah, my brothers like my music. I remember I was like in 6th grade and I like wrote this rap. And I like went home and like rapped in front of like my oldest brother. And he was like, "Oh, nice flow. It was cool. But this ain't you though." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he was just like, "Rap about your life, bro." Like, you know, I'm rapping about like shawties, this and that and the third. And like, I got a chain. I got this. I got that. Like, I was broke, bro. I had no phone. Like, I'm using my mama phone, you know, to call girls. So
Check out
it's
this
like,
He wanted you to be authentic.
yeah, and then
So-
that changed my whole thing.
How old are you when you wrote this tune? Like, because this, I'm looking at your Spotify profile right now, and you have a picture of you when you were how old in this picture?
I'm like 3, 4.
What?
4 years old in that picture?
Yeah.
Look at this. Why did you choose to? This is such a beautiful picture. I have like a 4-year-old, and I look at pictures and take pictures of him all the time. But why did you choose to use this picture on your profile? I love it. I think it's great.
Cause that's like where everything started at. Like that's where like everything started. Like my creativity and everything. That was me being a little kid saying that like I want to buy my mama a house or put diamonds on her feet. I didn't even know what I was talking about, but that moment just changed everything.
Now, you're heavy in DIY.
Yeah.
You like to get your hands into things.
Yeah.
Explain to me your creative process in putting together music. What software do you use? Do you go into a studio? Is it a solo environment, or you work with other people? How does that happen?
I like going to studios. I think it's cool. My favorite one right now is called Engine Room on Wall Street. I like that one a lot.
Wall Street
Oh yeah,
and what?
man, Engine Room. That's great.
and in New York.
No, because I work on Wall Street.
It's right by the Whole Foods.
Got you.
It's not like on
yeah,
the
so-
12th top floor, right?
Yeah.
Of that building. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been there. It's great.
I like going there, but where I really like make my best songs though is at my house, like on Apple headphones, on BandLab, just on some chill stuff, like how I feel in that moment. Going to studios is cool, but I like make the best in the dark times by myself. When I'm feeling like kind of sad or alone, that's when I make the best work.
Now, do you play skate footage throughout the process in the background just to keep your mind on the goal, or is this something that just happens internally?
Nah, to be honest, like yeah, I just start back getting to skateboarding again. I used to skateboard heavy from like 6th grade till I turned 18, because I really didn't have a whip, and it was just living in a bad environment in LA. Because I'm from South Central, so just trying to like ease my mind up out of that instead of being in the house, because there's always something going on. And my homies like keep skating, like do it again. And I was like, you know what, I'm about to get back to it. So recently it's been like my therapy, because like none of my family live out here. Like all my mom, my brothers is still in LA, so that's just something for me to ease
So
my
you're out
mind.
here by yourself,
Facts.
just chasing the dream,
Well,
building.
well, I wouldn't even say chasing it, because it's always been there, but it's just like a new journey and is able to meet new people in my life. And like this is a new chapter. Like God gonna probably have me go somewhere else next. I don't know where, but
Bless you.
salute. But next I might be somewhere else, and create somewhere else. Probably like go to London or something, or Africa. I don't know.
So the inspiration guides you.
Facts.
That's just you're an antenna for it.
Yeah.
You literally just go where the voice in your head is telling you to go. Now, looking back at 2025, I'm looking at 3 releases right now, and even the single back in February. Is it pronounced Caniac?
Yeah, Caniac.
Tell us about that project
Well,
and why that name.
okay. So I was working when I moved to New York. I was searching for a job heavy, and Raising Cane's was the first job to like hook me up and let me work there when I was like needed. I was broke. So Raising Cane showed me love, and I was like just doing that, and I had no money. So Raising Cane's was giving me they was giving me chicken, and plus we served chicken. So it was like I'm surviving off the Caniac some way somehow. So when I was in working at Cane's and was able to take no chicken, I just suppose like I just used to go. I'd be in the Bronx and used to give me $1 slice a piece, and that's what I was thriving off. So you feel me? That's where I got Caniac from, and I came up with that song on Christmas. I was broke. I had no money on Christmas, and my brother Joey like sent me $5. I got me a chopped cheese, and I made Caniac.
Let's hear a little bit of this track. Let's check it out.
Let's take a listen.
I said be careful what you ask for, kid. I said be careful what you ask for, kid. I said be careful what you ask for, kid, Now I finally got what I wanted ever since I was a kid, I was sleeping in the whip, daydreaming about having my own crib. Now I finally got my own crib, yeah, I'm thankful for that shit. But I still feel alone. Every time I feel homesick, dog, I call my mama phone. I'm having conversations with her like 3 times a day. On my way to work, on my way home, on my way home. Back again, I got 2 jobs and stacking up my Pringle chips. I'm surviving off the Caniac, peeping on the gram. Joey still mixing niggas with the combo. I don't got time for y'all fake ass niggas fucking convo. I'm still peeping like the peeping times. For all y'all hating ass niggas that was sleeping on me, I said lazy boy chairs, so I'm selling y'all that shit. And kick your damn feet up and watch a nigga on the TV screen. I used to be low, but now a nigga fucked around and we glow. I'm fucking with them bitches in the airport. LAX and JFK, MIA, I'm out this bitch, Ace high now I'm stacking up my Pringle chips and making sure that I free all my young niggas in my section. Oh shit, dog, and free all these niggas out of depression. Amen.
Quick fire rap cadences with quirky melodic hooks, and being able to embrace social media and do things outside of music seems to be what gets artists noticed the most these days. So they'll go into comedy skits, they'll go into podcasting. What do you see yourself doing the most that's helping the music career?
Just being authentic and don't force it, and knowing when to drop things at the right time, and just be around the right people, and just having it is mainly being yourself, because you meet people all day and every day. So it's like you have that one little moment. It's like first impression is the best impression. So just leave a stamp on them, and they're going to remember you forever for sure. And that's pretty much it. And just be real.
Now, Caniac wasn't the only project that you put out this year. I'm looking at Ends, which was an 8-track album.
Yes, sir.
Now, is this something that's going to set the tone for the rest of the year, or do you have a bunch of releases lined up for the rest?
Oh, I got a lot more. I got a music video, Ooze Back that I'm dropping on the 4th of July, and I'm already
So
working
that's
on
right around the corner.
Yeah, and I'm already working on my new project already, so I'm just on it this year, going crazy. That's all I want to do, just keep on dropping, keep on dropping.
Now, looking at social media, can we pull up his Instagram again? Did we do the follow?
And I make all my beats too, so every song that you hear by me is by me. Cause I like didn't have no producers, homies, or nothing like that. I used to steal beats off YouTube for a little bit until
we all
I
did
made
that.
it right. So now I make all my beats, so we lit.
What tools do you use to make your beats?
FL.
FL, okay.
Yeah, that's my thing right there. I used to do it off BandLab too, and GarageBand.
GarageBand.
Yeah, GarageBand was where I sat on the iPad, bruh.
Now, with FL, do they have like AI integrations being built into it now?
Yeah, they do, but I don't know how to use that though. I wish I did though.
'Cause
I'm
that's
trying to be
like
like,
the
yay,
next
that would be
level.
different, bro. I'm trying to make
It's a different day now.
circles.
Like, this is like a whole new world. Before, it was such a huge process to try to put together a track on FL, especially the early versions. And I see people now, I don't know if you've seen this, but they have speed runs. Have you seen people do speed runs in
Nah.
lobbies? Have you seen this, Edric? Where they do speed runs is a FL Studio lobby where a bunch of producers get on and they have to create an entire beat in under a minute. So one person's just tracking this, one person's doing, and they're all doing it at speed.
Under a minute.
Yeah,
That-
I'll show you. I'll show you the videos after we get off the air.
Right on.
But once I started seeing that, I was like, all right, now it's got to be for someone who understands what they want musically and the kind of sound that they're going for. Once they tap into that technology, I mean, it's kind of sky's the limit now. You don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to deal with all the other things that other people had to deal with, like actually going to school, learning, production, learning music theory. You could just type in something and have AI do it. Have you found ways to integrate AI into your process yet?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it authentic. I'm just-
100% you.
Yeah, cause every day we all go through something. Like it might, like we go through things every day, 24/7. So it's like we don't need AI or nothing like that, or nobody to ghostwrite for you or nothing like that. Just talk about your life. That's it. Somebody go. No matter what, your story might not be the craziest, but somebody go deal with that before. You might talk about like, man, I had a bad day at work, and then somebody listening to your music, like, man, today at work is trash. You feel me? Somebody go hear something. You could say that you was skateboarding and missed the train, bro. Like, somebody felt that before. Or, like, you went to holler at this girl, and she just dubbed you. Like, you could talk about that. Like, it's not sad. Like, you're not less than because you have a little story. Like, everybody got something, so just rap about it, bro. Like, no
Now-
AI needed.
Looking
Yeah, no,
looking
yeah,
at
that's right. Yeah.
the can we get a shot of the fit? Does the PTZ? Because you
All right,
definitely
we got the Vans, and he got the Vans. I'm wearing Dickies with the crease, you know?
you definitely have a fashion vibe now. Is merch a big part of your creative process?
Oh, yeah, I'll be making merch. I got some shirts dropping next Tuesday, so they could buy it, and the link it could be in my Apple Music and Spotify and stuff. And
Is
I got to
there a
get y'all
link
some
on the
shirts.
internet now? Can
Nah,
you-
not right now. System
yet?
been crashed. Yeah,
That,
it's
that means
crashed.
too many people are logging on. They're trying to buy.
Nah, I
everything.
missed the payment, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I missed the payment, bro. It was either eat or pay this. I'm going to eat.
Smart choice, though. Smart choice. If people want to connect with you, if people want to tap into the music, if they want to collaborate, how can they reach you? Where can they go?
Well, I'll be on Instagram the most. That's where I'm really social at. So _ Toddi. My email is there. You could DM me. It doesn't matter. We could get some work. I don't bite. I'm a chill dude.
Are you back and forth to LA?
I live out here full time now. I was just in LA on my birthday, like April 26th. So eventually I want to, like, after I handle my stuff in New York, I want to keep on going back and forth for sure.
And have you been to the Java Jam on Tuesdays here?
Nah, I haven't.
You have to come on a Tuesday. I want to see you get on stage and mix it up with these guys.
We having one this Tuesday. This Tuesday we're going to have something.
Your own event?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Where?
Yeah, let's plug that.
Yeah.
Where's your event going to be?
It's
at?
going to be here. Like, I thought I'd talk to you guys about that. Like, having a show on Tuesday, like next Tuesday.
He's probably
We
talking
need
about
we
the
need a
jam.
flyer.
Yeah, we got to have
Do
something.
we have a
Yeah.
flyer?
I'll make one tonight. or
We
something.
need a flyer. We need artists. I think we spoke about it. That's right.
Yeah.
But we need information. Yeah,
I
totally.
got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise,
definitely, and we got to hit that flyer on social media.
that's right. Yeah, but outside of First Live, what other venues do you like performing at in New York?
I I don't really know the names. I did one show with my homie Jay Verse, but I forgot the name of that place. I think it was called Sugar Mouse or something like that on Delancey Street. I don't really know the name of it because I ain't from New York, so but it was cool. And I went on tour before as well, so
It is Sugar Mouse. Sugar Mouse NYC. I didn't even know there was a place called that.
yeah.
There's a lot of different venues, especially in Bushwick now. Like I didn't know about the Sultan Room till we went a few weeks ago, and I mean, we spoke about it earlier in the show, gentrification and having all these different types of people come into this neighborhood. But it's creating a music scene that's eclectic and it's giving everybody a chance to be seen. And places like this where we actually rig the space with cameras and full AV, they give people the opportunity to connect with people back home. Like we've had artists come in here that their families in other states are watching live on the stream, and then, it kind of connects people in a way that is heartfelt, and the performances kind of translate into that. When your family's watching, you give your best foot forward.
Yeah.
So if people definitely want to connect, it's _ Todd is odd. Is that a website or is that the?
This is the Sugar
that's the
Mouse
Sugar
venue.
Mouse.
This is my first time hearing of it, and it's really cool. Edric, cut to this lab. Look at this place, Sugar Mouse, 360-degree projections.
That's crazy.
What? That
You
is
see,
insane.
just
That
this
is
moment
ridiculous. Wait a
of
minute.
learning
Ping
about
pong
this venue
tables?
live on the show.
Ping pong tables and let's see, yep, pool tables.
That looks fully rigged for AV too.
What?
Screens everywhere. Imagine if we could patch into those screens. This is the techie part of the show. Everybody gets nerded out. It's like, listen, we love this.
Music, 360 venue, projection mapping, all that stuff. It's great. That's pretty cool. I wonder.
Thanks for that plug, bro.
Yeah.
No problem. I got you.
Because we
Shout
definitely gonna
out to
be
Sugar Mouse.
checking out Sugar Mouse NYC. And you're on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, the whole shebang. Follow on Spotify. Now, when you spell it on Spotify, the S
Is
is
a dollar sign.
dollar sign. So we
Yeah.
want to make sure. Can we pull up the Spotify just so people could see?
Yep.
Now, it's Todd is odd
There.
with the dollar sign as the S. You have to make sure you go to the right one if you want to hear all of this fantastic music. Brother, thank you for coming on.
No problem. Thank you guys for
made it on
having
the
me. I
show.
really appreciate it.
At the 11th hour, we kept it going, bro.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus, bro.
And this has been a fantastic episode. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We still got to see if we're going to do those shots. Are we going to do those shots?
Well, there's
The
two.
roulette?
Let's go to break and then we'll come back. I have a few questions about some of the graphics, and then we have to follow Todd is odd on his Instagram. Yeah, and then. let's see
so
where we go.
we can save the break. Let's talk about this right now because I
Yeah,
saw
isn't
this
that cool?
earlier. And I said, this is
Everybody loved
interesting-
that photo.
Interesting timing for this.
Who took the photo? What was?
He's very
Where were
brave.
you? What are all those folks in black doing? Are they about to? Are you about to get mobbed, attacked? What are you doing? What are you saying? What's going on?
My cousin Toto, he came out here to visit me, and we was about to part ways because that's literally down the street from my house, and I was going to work, and that time I was working at UPS, and it's crazy how like the UPS truck is in the back too, so that's wild. That was like not planned at all, and I was just literally just chilling, listening to music, and my cousin took that photo, and I wouldn't move out their way, so yeah, and that's how that happened, and I was listening to my own music. Because it just got mixed, so my homie sent me company, and I was listening to that song. So, yeah.
Well, I think even if you wanted to move out of the way, there was nowhere for you to
There's no
go.
way to go.
And that wasn't supposed to be the photo. It was a whole nother photo.
Oh, shit.
And I was just showing people that like people seen that picture, and everybody just loved it. And I was just like, you know what? Like it's getting so much like good feedback. I'm just gonna post it as my album cover, and then it did, and it just was best timing ever because of what was all going on in the world right now.
And what track is your favorite track from this album? Let's play a little bit of it, and then while we're playing it, we have to follow you on your Instagram.
All right.
As long as you follow us back.
Of course, we locked in, bruh.
Which track shall we play?
I love Company, bro. That's my favorite song. Even Nyla means a lot to me because New York and L.A. spells Nyla, but right now, Company, that's how I'm feeling in this very moment.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, so that's how I'm feeling that moment. Company, for sure.
Let's check Company. Let's follow Todd is Odd.
I be with mad hoes, sometimes it look like they fuck with me, but deep down we just both want some company. Side note, do you fuck? I made this beat at work, bruh, on my lunch break, and my lunch break was about to be over with, but I like said I don't care, and I stayed in the break room, and I made this beat.
Phone, laptop,
on my phone. Yeah, at Saks Fifth.
I had bitches running out the crib.
In fact, I was working at the Prada store, bro, and I was like, fuck them. I'm making this beat. And that's probably why they fired me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They clipped me for sure. But we got company, though.
But you know what you want.
Yeah.
And if you're in an environment like work, when I'm at work, I'm doing stuff for my career. I'm not doing stuff for work.
Nah, that's facts.
So, dude, I feel your musical energy, man. You're so have so much energy and passion for creating and writing. It's really great.
Yeah, my mom used to just play mad oldies at the house, like really no rap music.
Is that where that comes from, the style? Because
Yeah,
I hear
all
it a
samples.
lot. Yeah,
Like, my mom used to play Marvin Gaye, Frankie Beverly and Mays, the Commodores, Lionel Richie when he went solo, you know.
Now,
So that's really
what's 5 a.m. about?
I say a little bit of it because it's kind of a secret, but 5 a.m. is where I get like all my ideas. I'll be up late night, can't sleep, you know. So that'd be rare. Like that's when I get creative. And then also I have 5 brothers, you know, including me is 6, so they part of the camp just like me. So, and then if you know what the other 5 mean. You feel me? Yeah.
Awesome.
We're going to definitely get some performance footage in the future. I want to see you performing these tracks live here.
So,
Okay.
Todd, it would be great to have you here on Tuesday. Pre-Java Jam, we're going to start booking shows from 7 to 9 on Tuesday. And I remember talking about it now. We have so much going on with production and here. And just shoot me that flyer and the other artists that are performing so we can put it up on our Instagram and social.
I'm doing
who
that
who are some of the who are some of the other artists that you plan on bringing?
I forgot they go. I forgot they thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, bro. I love y'all. Y'all gonna be on the thing, but I forgot they name.
Okay. But we share that flyer so we can post it. And,
I got you.
share
They
it on
music is
social
fire,
media,
by
yeah.
the way, though. One of my, his name is Chris. I give out his government name. His name is Chris. I met bro at when I worked at North Face. Yeah.
Shout out to Chris.
Thanks.
And don't get mad that we know your government now.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Chris, bro. He from the Bronx.
So, I mean, this was a good show. We still got to do the closeout, but just plug the Instagram again. _ Todd is Odd. You could see we followed it. You should too. Now, next week, you're going to be back here.
Yes, it's lit.
And the next time we go live, we'll definitely have some performance footage to show and definitely revisit this interview. It was a pleasure meeting you, bro. I'm glad
Nice
you
meeting
came
you
in.
guys, too.
Very nice to meet you.
And also,
bro.
I want to ask you a question. How was it like working at Shape 45?
It was interesting. You know, one of the first things they did was they told me to don't talk to the celebrities. They said, don't talk to them. They don't want to talk to you. I said, okay. And then it got to a point where I didn't want to talk to them. So I was just there to do the job. And the job was taking the show that we had. We had this amazing show that had no visuals. I was the video producer. So I was filming everything. And then at the end of it, I had to take the celebrities to the step and repeat at the Sirius XM, you know, the backdrop.
Yeah.
And they had to do a drop for the show. So this was the little interactions that I did have with them. And it got to a point where I was meeting celebrities every single weekend because the show was on Saturday. And we came on right before DJ Who Kid. So sometimes we stay for Who Kid. Sometimes we just keep the show until 12 and then we had to leave. But I started to realize that celebrities were just regular people that a lot of people knew. So even when I did have interactions with them, there was very few people that actually felt like a celebrity. Like when I met 50 Cent, you could tell he was a celebrity. But when I was there with Kid and Play, when I was there with Wyclef, like these people were just talking to me, normal. And I got to appreciate the fact that if I don't ask them for pictures, if I don't act like a paparazzi or something, then I'm going to be more welcomed into the environment. And that kind of got me used to being in the celebrity world a lot more, as opposed to the people that I see that when they are in those environments, the first thing they ask for is a picture. Oh, I need a selfie. Can you call my mom real quick? And, she loves you. Can't do shit like that. Like these are just regular people doing a job, and they're trying to feed their families too. So, my biggest takeaway from Shade 45 was just don't do too much in a space where just enough works. And that's all I had to do, was just enough. I showed up, I did the job, I kept my mouth shut, and I learned from a lot of people.
That's good.
It's a beautiful thing, though. It's not for, the difference between what people think celebrity is and what celebrity actually is. It's just a lot of hard work in between. So you do have people with agents, with managers that are constantly, calling and screaming, and you're going to deal with that. But you can't add to that pressure. You got to take the pressure off of people. And if we do get a big name through these doors, I know how to deal with that situation. It's not like I'm a rookie. So I think it had a lot of benefits, and I loved it. It was a great time.
That's good. That's lit.
Shout out to Perfect Storm for getting me that opportunity, man. They really, and I was there for a year. I met Fred the Godson before he died. Like sat through ciphers. And we've done events together, especially with Mobb Deep, MOP. So now it's crazy to look back and see that those small things that I was doing on Saturday that, they weren't making me any money, but I was getting in those rooms, looking at the long-term effect that it had. Now it just got me more comfortable being in the environment, and I'm able to do things that, I wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. So.
That's because it's not where you are. It's like where you headed. And sometimes, I don't know, you just got to put the groundwork in. It might look like it's nothing or you ain't getting any results, but just do it every day.
And like you said, be authentic.
Facts.
If you yourself,
people going to know that, and they're going to feel it.
They're going to feel it.
Even if they don't like it, but all they got to say is, like, man, he's real, though. That's him.
They're going to feel it.
Yeah, just be yourself and don't stop. Just keep on doing it and doing it every day. That's it.
It's a pleasure, brother. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the finale of On Location with King Roach.
Do you have a show coming up? We want to hear your music. We want to hear your story. I got it. Don't make me laugh. I'm King Roach. On location here at First Live. I f***ed up DA. Oh, man, I f***ed up DA. All we're trying to do is help you. That's really all we want to do. Is the mic this one or this one? That's too hood. That's too hood. This is the trailer, right? I'm King Roach. I'm King Roach, on location here at First Live. We got all these cameras, we got all this equipment, all this technology at our disposal. And what we decided to do was help you become the star that you were meant to be. If you have a show coming up and you want to submit your music to the team, visit firstlivebushwick.com or send us an email onlocation@firstlive.us. Yes.
Welcome back. I mean, this episode 3 has been fantastic. We had amazing guests on tonight. Crystal Caverns. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for coming out. Franchise. Todd is Odd. This was another banger. I can't wait to clip this for TikTok and the other vertical socials that seem to be spreading like wildfire. I mean, Danny, we did it again. Edric, I love you so much. If you want to purchase tickets for anything First Live, go to firstlivebushwick.com. Follow First Live on socials at First Live US. Of course, follow me on Instagram at I'm King Roach, TikTok, everything. We'll be back next week, same time, for another one.